It's like, I
Yeah.
remember some guy said the other day to me, he was like, bro, he's like, what do you even do all day? Like, you just like put out songs that come out, like, what do you even do all day? And I'm like, bro, from 8 a.m. when I wake up to 8 p.m. when I get off this fucking computer, I'm on the computer or I'm going to the gym. That's it. Like, I'm working all day long. He's like, what do you even work on? You're just making music. And I'm like, bro, creating the music is 1% of my job. I haven't recorded a
Yeah.
song in months and I'm still dropping a song every fucking week. I think that there's
Yeah.
a misdirection of like how to work also in the music world too. And especially for artists. Artists are spending a lot of their time like, man, I went to the studio. And it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
went to the
Yeah.
studio this week. It's like, bro, like, but what about anything? What about like shooting music videos? What about capturing lead data and fans too? Like, I use a phone number that I text all my fans and capturing in their location so that next time I go out on tour. What about networking with the booking agents? What about talking to guys like Ronan over at Boots Collective and developing a relationship and learning what they're doing there so you can promote the music? And then what about anything? I just feel like that's where a lot of artists are falling short though. And that's another reason why their music isn't getting heard because they kind of stop. You remember how like after high school, well, like you went from high school to this. You went to college though, right? No, you didn't go to college. So imagine after high school, there was no college. Let's say this is a good example. You didn't go to college, right? But I feel like your education didn't stop. You started a business and you've gotten smarter every year and you're learning, right? There are many people that graduate high school and then let's say they go to college. They go to college and then like let's say they get a job or whatever. Their education in the world just kind of stops because then they end up getting into this role, this entry level position where they're taught things in that first 1 to 2 years after college is hard because they're learning things and it's a challenge. And then after that, they're like 22-ish. They stop learning completely and they stop getting better and focusing on educating themselves at all. Artists do the same fucking thing. They basically learn, hey, all I need is this microphone, all I need is a Focusrite, and all I need is Logic, and I can pay this guy for a mix and master, I make the song, and then that's it. And then I promote it X, Y, and Z ways. And that's, I think, a huge problem too, where it's like we're talking about you, and we're talking about Boots Collective, and we're talking about like, how do I get my music heard actually, is also adjusting with the times. TikTok didn't even exist when I first started making music. The short form clips didn't even fucking exist. Podcasting wasn't as popular. Now, my fans, my real hardcore fans, this only gets this gets thousands of listens, but the video, like I started this new YouTube channel, so it doesn't get that many views, whatever. But like they pay attention, man. It's like
Oh
even
yeah.
having a podcast medium, it's like it builds trust. It builds like, oh, I can sit and listen to this person talk for an hour. Like, great. Now I know who they are. Like for Boost Collective, for example, it's like imagine how and I don't know if you guys do any looking at more, but like if you guys had a podcast or you maybe you do have stuff you guys talk long form on. Do you? By the way, do you have something you
No, no, no. Alex for sure has been like on my ass, bro. Like,
he
get
told you about Podgo? Dude,
yeah, 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 yeah. Mhm.
yeah, I mean, okay, got it. Okay, I didn't know he told you that. Well, to that point, I started doing the podcasting more and I'm realizing like I'm selling more merch from it.